This evening, you can look for cold weather, with temperatures around 11 degrees Fahrenheit.
Everything you need to know about the Ice Storm 2021, to include the good, the bad, and the fugly. Yeah, look it up. Plus, who is the Clarksville Jeep Crew? And why do you need to have their contact information this winter? We're going to interview them live here on the show. Plus, also, Gina Carano, fired from The Mandalorian. Never watched it, but oh my God, it was trending. This was after some type of social media post. We're going to look into it. And is there a double standard after the rehiring of James Gunn, the director, following his tweets? Well, intern Shane, he's got today's nerd news. Yeah, you don't mind nerd, right?
Nope, not at all.
Okay, good. Hey, if you say the word aliens, you most likely think of that History Channel guy who is now in the millions of themes and memes and all of these websites. But who is Giorgio A. Tsoukalos? Adam, he's going to fill us in with his book report. And is a new hot thing for women: growing out chest hairs. What? So we got all this and so much more to go over today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
It's gross. It's gross. What's going on? How's it going? My name's Joe Padula. And this former soldier with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, 101st Airborne Division, Aerosol. I was channeling The Rock there for a moment. Is ready. I'm ready for some real talk. I'm ready for some real facts. I am ready for your real opinions. And I'm definitely ready to party with a purpose. Absolutely. Bay!
How's it going?
It's all right, Bay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
That's good.
It's dust get the dust off the microphone, right?
Yep.
Friggin' A, man.
I've been off a week. Went back to work today.
These and you're a Clarksville native from birth.
Yeah.
To today.
Mm-hmm.
It's only snow, man.
Right.
No, I hear you. I'm telling you, you gotta take caution.
Yeah.
And you gotta learn when to go out and when not to go out.
Right. And learn the gears of your car.
Oh, well, we're going to get into it all, Bay. We're going to get into it all. I'm sorry that you lost in your Super Bowl of Madden. Okay. Okay. Maybe if you weren't stuck in your house, you would have played and won a different day, but you lost in Madden.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Video games.
Yep. Hey, I was in the house.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking down at it. Madden.
It's maddening.
Oh, intern Shane. Those
puns.
Dad jokes.
And he's not even a dad.
No.
Just wait
not
until
yet,
he
or that he knows
one.
of.
No, intern Shane, yeah. We got to, you're this closer to getting a girlfriend, huh?
I wouldn't say closer, but it's getting there.
It's getting there. Yeah? Have you kissed yet?
Nope.
No?
Oh.
Have you practiced? Like, seriously, have you ever practiced on a pillow or anything? Like, you could be honest. That's a yes.
When I was a kid, well, when I was younger, yes.
Yeah, 2 years ago, right?
No, I mean when I was a teenager is what I mean.
You were French in the pillow?
3 years ago.
No.
Did you ever do more than kiss the pillow?
No.
Come on. Honestly, man.
Do more than fluff it.
Oh.
I don't want to answer that.
You know what? And you don't have to. You don't have to. Good to have you aboard. Good to have you aboard.
Good to be back.
What's up, Adam? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah,
All
this snow's crazy. I'm from Chicago. I'm like, we used to go to school in like 4 feet of snow.
Yeah, I know.
Never closed it.
It's different.
Never closed schools.
It's definitely different down here, but still dangerous. I mean, deaths.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, literally deaths.
Yeah. Winter storms are no joke, though. So, I mean,
No yoke.
yeah.
We'll get into it all. Plus, I want to learn about that aliens guy with you.
Aliens.
Aliens. I've never even seen the show before, but this guy's like famous. Just
I went back and rewatched it the other day. I was
Yeah.
like, I have to watch this episode just because I have to.
good. Fill us in on who the hell this guy is and why is he still relevant? Why do I still see him in memes?
I don't know.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And our guest today, the Clarksville Jeep Crew, is hanging out with us. What's going on, Roy? How you doing? All right.
I'm doing good. Thanks
Yeah.
for having us on.
No, thanks for what you guys do. All right. I mean, what you guys are doing. You and what's up, Heather? How you doing? All right.
Good.
It's good to see you guys today. We're gonna get into telling your story, how it all started, and you guys are very, very appreciative. On I see on social media everyone saying thank you. Hashtag Clarksville Jeep Crew.
Yeah.
And yeah, how we can contact them if you guys get stuck out there. But thank God we got 50-degree weather coming our way soon, right?
Oh,
We're
I'm
looking
happy for
forward to
that.
Sunday.
Enough of this cold,
Yes.
8-degree weather and snow. No way.
Makes me feel like home.
And hey, drip your pipes, people. Listen, I have no sympathy for you when I watch these videos.
Yeah.
Okay? You're like, oh no, it's coming down. Drip them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And disconnect your hose.
Host. Yep.
All those hoses, get them out. Get them out of the house. Disconnect them.
Put them in the garage.
Cut off your contact with hoses. Just do it. It's cheaper, too. Save a lot of money.
Crystal says, I love the snow, let it stay, and I agree with her.
Really, Crystal? I mean, it's nice for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then let's just get back to, like, being open.
Right.
Unreal. Unreal. But yeah, we do got a lot to go over here. So do us a favor. Switch over to that 5 cam there, intern Shane. There we go. He's a little rusty, too. And let's knock the dust off of him. He's thinking about his pillow right now. I bet you did make out with your pillow. Hey, I did it once. I made out with my pillow, so there's no shame in it. I think I was in like 3rd grade though. Ugh. My mom walked in. Right. Yeah. It's the last time I molested my pillow. Craziness. Hey, do us a favor. We are being shadow banned because of our political beliefs. And yeah, so help us out. Share this video now on your timeline. We got some pertinent information to go over and put out there. So yeah, and do us a favor. Hit that notification bell, whether it's the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Just look for that blue check of verification. Also, the YouTube channel, the Joe Padula Show. Yeah, hit that notification bell every time we go live. We post a video. Boom! You'll get a notification, hopefully. Hopefully. Plus, hey, all the audio, iHeartRadio. Download the free app. All right. We'll get into the hairy-chested women in a little bit.
We can just skip that.
Oh, we can skip that? Bay, you're not into hairy-chested women?
No.
This is like the new thing.
Yeah, they can keep that new thing.
I've got my own chest hair. I don't need
Right.
All right.
I'm good.
I'll tell you
Let's
what.
do that.
Let's just bang it out then. Let's bang out the hairy-chested women.
That if you want to.
Clarksville Jeep Crew, you don't mind if we bang this one out, do you?
Have at it.
Okay. Oh, gone.
Oh.
Say, Shane, was your pillow fuzzy?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Is it a 70s pillow? Like what?
I don't know how to describe it.
Here, Shane, pull up that picture of the women embracing hairy chests. Where, quote, I finally feel sexy. So this woman is throwing her razor in the trash for good. After years of bullying, shaving, and waxing, this girl, her chest, armpit, and leg hair. Oh,
You couldn't even get that word out.
it's disgusting, Adam.
Okay.
For me, it is. For me,
I
it
mean,
is.
yeah.
For others, they may love it. Some may have this hairy chest fetish.
Yeah. It's just weird to me.
She says that she feels sexier than ever. Is she lying to herself to make herself feel better? Here, Shane, where's that picture? Yeah, pull that picture
Yeah,
up there.
sorry, it's freezing up a bit a few times.
Oh, yeah?
There we go.
Yeah, it's because it's cold out. But yeah, there it is.
Well, she'll always be warm then.
Here's the thing. Like, say she didn't have the hairy chest, I'd be all over, like, approaching-wise.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what's up, girl? But then you look at, you're like, are those tattoos? And then you get closer, and it looks like the day 4 of a chia pet.
And you go down, too. You can see a little bit of the happy trail, too, on the stomach.
My friend, I am not going down anywhere
I'm
near this.
just saying. You look at that picture. You
At
can
age 24, the butterflies. You know what? Heather, you're a girl. Would you do the hairy chest?
I don't grow chest hair, so I guess I'm good in that department.
So, okay, so this girl, that's not a normal thing, girls growing chest hair.
Not to my knowledge.
Because growing leg hair in the ladies, that's normal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? Even the armpit hair.
Yeah.
Right? Like how often do women have to shave, if you don't mind?
Once a week.
Once a
minimum.
week. Okay. Oh. Ever make out or, just give a massage, if you will, to a girl that hasn't shaved her legs in like a week?
Prickly.
Yeah, you get cuts on the hands. See this scar? Right. Adam, you into this or what?
No. It's just unnatural to me. But like I'm also saying, it might be something else too, because nowadays people are into that. Well, no, I'm saying it's like people are into like new things with hormones and estrogen being pumped into their bodies. Like maybe this is something she's trying with hormones being pumped in her body, just to get that extra. That's some people are into that, and it's weird. But to me, it's unnatural to me.
Oh no!
Like I get what
can't.
Heather's saying with the armpits and legs. That's one thing, but with the chest,
Oh my God, she looks Greek. Jesus. No.
Oh,
Dear. And I feel bad. I feel bad for this. Yeah. Hey. Oh, man. You know what? Nair. You got to do the nair. Right. Right. What do you think of all this? Anything? No. Move forward, right? Yep. Let us know what you think, all right? We had to get, oh my God. Here's the thing. She is a beautiful woman. I wish this on nobody. Not even a guy. Look at the legs. You see the hairy legs?
I'm sitting right here, Joe.
Oh, sorry. That's right. Yeah, look at you.
Good Lord.
You look like Eddie Munster grew up. Look at you.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to see the... Oh, no. If you don't want to see the pictures, don't go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page for the live video. That is crazy. All right. Well, let us know what you think about women with hairy armpits and chest, if that's what you are into. All right. Let's get into what we really want to talk about today. Yeah. I mean, it's been a week of friggin' nonsense and craziness and just out of the normal. This is fish out of water stories because somebody lied and said this was the South. And it looked like Jersey. It looked like New York. It looked like Chicago for the last week. So here's everything that you need to know about the ice storm 2021 to include the good, the bad, and the friggin' ugly. Yeah, so let's take a look at that now. Plus, also, we're going to introduce the Clarksville Jeep Crew here in just a moment. Make sure to hit that share button notification. Leave your comments. We'll get to them. Intern Shane is on them. All right. Intern Shane, let's get to the five panel here since we move forward. Yeah, we haven't been talking about the hair.
I already have the 5-panel up.
Okay, good. Well,
I'm just looking
do me a favor. Get that hairy stuff off of the screen. There we go. Right. The on-deck screen. It's on my screen, too. Let me get it off. All right. First of all, we got a few dead from this storm here in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Check out this story. As many as 6 so far have died in Tennessee over the last week as a result of this extreme weather here. This is according to the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency. Now, the agency's daily flash report indicates 2 deaths occurred in Shelby County, while Dix and Maury and Overton and Williamson counties each reported 1 death. In Shelby County, law enforcement said a 10-year-old. It seems to be a lot of youth, a lot of young people on this that are really being affected on this. A 10-year-old, Benjamin Luckett, died on Sunday while saving his 6-year-old sister, Abigail, who fell through a frozen pond. This is near Millington. And, the 10-year-old, Benjamin, did not survive his injuries. Abigail, she remained hospitalized through last night as her condition continued to improve. Damn! Yeah, Brentwood police said that the 9-year-old, Campbell Martin, was killed Tuesday afternoon while riding a tube being pulled down Seward Road by an ATV that was driven by his father. As the tube was sliding through the snow and ice, officers said that it collided with a mailbox. Damn. And you know, that's always... See, that's the thing, though. That's fun. We did stuff like that as kids. And we didn't get injured or anything. And you know on social media that father's getting attacked left and right, right? That's a tough one to break down. Bay, what do you think of that?
It was an accident.
Yeah?
He didn't expect that to happen.
Heather, you hear that? I mean,
Oh,
ooh.
yeah. I mean, I have 3 kids of my own, and I mean, we do stuff like that all the time. You know, they ride dirt bikes, and we go out on trails, and I mean, it's not safe stuff, but I mean, they enjoy it. Those are memories that are lasting throughout their entire lives, and I mean, it's tragic. It's
Right.
an accident, but I mean, there's.
But I love doing fun stuff
I'm
like
not.
that.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna tell my kids that they can't do those fun things just because it's a little unsafe. Because I mean, I did dumb stuff all the time when I was younger, but.
Such
Yeah.
as?
Well, I guess I can say it now that I'm older, and my dad can't beat me for it.
You're
But
damn right.
when Barry and I started dating, we were like 16 or so, and he had this 4-wheeler. And I lived in New Mexico, so they have dirt mounds, and everybody rode their dirt bikes and stuff out there. Well, my dad had a 4-wheeler that was a hunting 4-wheeler, and so we thought we would jump it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you get hurt?
Yeah. So we Barry did it. Okay, his is fine. We were riding together on the same one, and so I gassed it a little harder than he did because I got to show him up. You know, that's just kind of our thing. We're always constantly going harder than the other, and we came down on the front part of it, and I flew over the handlebars. He pulled me down and he hurt his arm, and I had some scratches on my leg. My pants were split from crotch to ankle, and we had to sneak back inside the house, and I had to change my pants real quick before my dad found out.
You're damn right you had to change your pants for more than a couple of reasons, right?
Yeah. So I mean, you know, we could have got hurt.
It wasn't
doing
just
that.
it wasn't just the youth either. The
Yeah.
Dixon County Sheriff said that this was last night. A 77-year-old Donald Mitchell, a farmer, and in Van Leer, was killed as he attempted to rescue 2 of his cows that went into a frozen pond. What the hell were the cows going to the frozen pond in the first place?
I mean, maybe the fence froze and broke down and they got out. I mean, that can be another reason. So,
Yeah, don't worry about the displays, my friend. We'll just stick with the cameras here. Okay. All right. So
that's my guess, is that the fence got really cold with the cows, and just because I've seen it. When I was in college, my college town, we got hit with a bad winter storm, and during the night you just heard a crack. And what happened was that ice and snow was so heavy on a branch of a tree, it fell and actually cracked cement steps on campus. Dang. So I'm guessing that the snow and ice kind of combined and broke the fence, and the cows got out towards the lake.
But why would cows? Okay, they know it's cold out, right? Cows they know when it's cold, right? Why the hell would they go into a lake?
It's snow on the ground. They can't see. It's covered everything.
Yeah, if it was frozen.
If it's frozen and snow, they're looking. Everything just looks like ground. So
Can you still make burgers? Now these were calves too. Can you make veal?
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
they're freshly frozen, so they'd be good for a while.
I'm not trying to make light. These are just questions.
No, yeah.
When I'm hungry.
Yeah, I know. I am too. But no, that's probably what happened. Is that they didn't know it was a lake or pond.
But a 77-year-old, this is how you know you got tough people down here. Okay, the 77-year-old guy, okay? You know, he's just like a curmudgeon. He's fed up with life, right? He's like, oh, friggin' cows, y'all, right? And then he goes into the water himself. I wonder if the cows even survived. Yeah, so there's some other situations out there, too. Because what do we get footage-wise of snow and ice? Half a foot total?
I don't even know.
Probably.
About, right?
Yeah.
Right, 6 inches of
Yeah.
ice and snow combined?
Yeah.
Well, Vanderbilt, they treat dozens of children injured with the sledding. The sledding seems to be all we kids, okay, across the middle state, they've been playing outside in the snow and ice. But, yeah, has led to some 32 sledding injuries This is just at Vanderbilt.
Well, you gotta think about it.
Uh-huh.
This probably the first time them kids been outside for 3-4 years.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. COVID doesn't affect snow. All right. Huh? Go figure, right? The pandemic, right? 6 motor vehicle crashes, 5 falls. The falls, I know they're dangerous, but they are hysterical to watch. I love watching people fall on ice.
I love watching myself fall too.
Oh, it's the best. Like, especially their arms start going, right? And then they think they have it, and then the moment they know they don't have it, you just see the look of failure. And then when they fall and they like get up real quick, like nothing happened. It's my favorite.
The best I've seen actually is when I was back home and we had a really bad storm in the Chicagoland area. I was out with friends and we're watching these people leave the restaurant. It's icy, and this person's helping this one person to their car because they parked separate spots, and the ice is surrounding. So they walk them and they turn around. They're like, "All right, you're good," and they walk, and then they slip and fall.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm just like, "Ah, dude, you had it. Come on, you were right there."
In Franklin, Tennessee, a mother was injured saving her 3-year-old who fell into the Harpeth River, okay, while sledding. Yeah, in Brentwood, we talked about the 9-year-old who died with the ATV and hit in the mailbox. Damn. Also, there was, where is this one at? You got this, a teen that's recovering after being impaled in a freak sledding accident. And then we're going to move forward from these kid ones because I can't do the kid ones too much. You got, where is he? No, that's the farmer one. You know what? Oh, yeah, I'm done with the kid stuff.
I mean,
anyway.
it's hard because, I mean, with all the snow, like, it just, you don't know what's what on the ground.
Right.
Like, and that's the scariest part. You know, that's how I was as a kid growing up in the Midwest. Like, you're walking in like a park or something, you're like, I don't know if that's a big puddle of water or just frozen ice.
They did have a decent story, I guess. There was 4 horses that were saved. So that's cool. Which is cool because I watched a horse movie during, like, you know.
What you watched?
It was with Robert Redford.
The War Horse?
No. This was some... And it was 3 hours long, and I was so mad.
It wasn't Black Beauty, was it?
No.
Seabiscuit.
No.
That one was a good one, though. Seabiscuit.
The Horse Whisperer. Yeah, it was this stupid movie.
And you watched
and
it for 3 hours.
Well, if you go through 20 minutes, you're already like, okay. And then you press pause or whatever, and you're like, what? I still got 2 hours and 40 minutes of this nonsense of Robert Redford in Montana. Beautiful scenes, though. Yeah. Oh, and in the movie, Robert Redford breaks up a marriage. See, what happens was, okay? I know. So in this movie, real quick, okay, the Horse Whisperer, this little girl who's Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson as a little girl. That's what got me first.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. I saw Scarlett Johansson in the thing. I didn't know it was like a 12-year-old Scarlett Johansson. So I acted accordingly once I realized it was not Scarlett Padula, but Scarlett Johansson. So she's in this freak horse riding accident, okay? And the horse, she loves this horse, but the horse is all, half the face is torn off, its legs and everything. And so the horse is no longer mentally friends with the daughter. The horse is angry, real angry horse now. So the doctors want to put the horse down, but Scarlett Johansson's mom, who's like the editor of a magazine, she's a real bitch. And she reads this article about the Horse Whisperer in Montana. So she drives all the way out to Montana with the horse, the angry horse. Yeah. And Robert Redford's like, I don't know if I can work on this. I don't know. Right, because he's a whisperer. And they ended up falling in love. She leaves the husband, and okay. So
Honestly, don't have to watch the movie now. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
Don't
you
watch
saved us like
Now-
what,
now-
3 hours?
Right?
Now we can say that it's now sponsored by Joe Padula.
movie sucked.
He's like in that Family Guy episode where Peter was all like, where there were these people watching. What was that?
Oh, it was Citizen Kane.
Yeah, Citizen
He was watching
Kane.
Citizen Kane, and Peter just comes on the screen and goes, "It was it was a sled. It was a sled when he was a kid. Yeah, there you go. I saved you 2 boobless hours."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Rosebud?
Yeah, Rosebud. And then cuts to Peter. He just explains the whole 2 hours of the movie.
Right.
That's good.
That's probably one of my favorite, because I loved Citizen Kane. It was one of my favorite movies. I
Me
was like,
too.
I love that movie.
I watched it for my film class, and I'm like, whoa, that's where Rosebud comes from?
Rosebud.
Yep.
How about the 12 that were rescued from the boats after the dock collapses at the Blue Turtle Bay Marina?
Oh yeah, I saw a picture of that.
Like, these are
Pretty rough.
houseboats,
Yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden, the roof collapsed over the houseboats, and now they're in the water.
Too much snow.
Oh my God,
Snow and ice. It's that combination. It's
Yeah.
heavy.
man! Yeah, 12 people from boats from the Blue Turtle Bay Marina. I didn't know people actually did the houseboat things.
Yeah.
Do you have to pay property tax if you live in a houseboat?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
Isn't
either.
the waterway like a
Right?
federal property or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
Houseboats.
I mean, if it's a federal property, you probably still owe a little bit of
Yeah.
tax
Oh,
on
I'm
it.
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
gotta
It's
pay for that.
But state, nah, it's fine. I don't have to pay the state, you know.
But the Nashville Fire Department. So this happens. Could you imagine you're a firefighter in this? Like I saw. I drove by a house and I saw the Clarksville firefighters like running. It was literally like 13 degrees. The water's spraying. I'm like, oh my God. And you know they're getting wet. And then it's cold. So, the emergency workers, good for you guys. Good for us. You guys freaking rock. We'll buy you some Jack and Rums. Right, Roy?
That's right.
Right, Jack and Rum.
That's right.
Jack and rum.
Yeah, there was another boat dock collapse in Old Hickory. What else do we got here? The friggin' on the highways. Did you see the ones Amazon? Hey, if you're missing your Amazon deliveries,
Right.
okay, it's being delayed because man, it just jackknifed and split. I think it was I-24. There was also a semi that flipped after hitting an abandoned car on the side of I-65. I never understood that. Why? Ever drive on the highway and you always see the cars and they got the fluorescent sticker on it?
Tags,
Yeah. What is the fluorescent sticker? And
A warning.
It's a
Yeah.
warning.
it's a warning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a certain amount of days to move your car. We gonna tow it.
And why is fluorescent such a hard one to say? Fluorescent.
Your accent.
Fluorescent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your yeah.
That's the North battling with the South, Joe. All right. And yeah. So in these situations, the cars were breaking down and just being, they pull over on the side,
Yeah.
which sucks too, because now when the plows come.
Yeah, they're gonna get
Covered.
covered.
Covered. Yeah.
Oh, and side streets. People are complaining about side streets because main roads are pretty good.
Oh, the side street down.
Side streets, different story. One of the problem is people parking in the streets. Don't do it. If you cannot do it, don't do it. Like, take the Penn Warren, that old school that they turned into an apartment complex,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
right? Ample amount of parking. I get it. It's more convenient for you to park on the side street there. But the plow truck now comes in and goes, nope,
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
nope.
It's true.
Right. Yeah, so if you could park in a lot or in the driveway or off of the street, please do so. And don't wait till Monday just because it's going to be 55 degrees.
Yeah.
That is a blessing, though.
And make sure you guys clean off the hood of your cars too
Oh
with the
my
ice.
God.
'Cause
Yeah,
there's
I've
been
seen that
complaints
all day
about
today.
people, the ice coming and causing more accidents. You know.
You know what it looks like? When it comes off of the roof of the car. Ever see Superman 2?
Yeah.
Okay, when the 3 villains were stuck in
Yeah.
that like glass plasm thing, it looks like that flipping through.
The Phantom Universe.
Yeah.
The Phantom.
I'm like, whoa, Zod. Right. Zod.
Zod.
I watched so much crap during this time.
Bow before Zod.
Oh, God. You mean Zod.
Zod.
Whatever. That was my nerd moment. Also, pretty cool, though. And shout out again to first responders and our medical workers. Nurses, they're sleeping at the hospitals just to make sure that they're at work on time during the winter storms. That's pretty impressive.
A lot of them, their relief nurses can't make it in, and so they don't have any choice but
yeah.
to
No
take
relief.
up that next shift.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you to you guys for kicking ass in your departments. There was this one hotel though I thought was pretty cool. So for some reason, there's dogs missing. If you put your pet, you're outside during this time, go join them. All right? Go sit out there with them.
Yeah.
See how it feels.
Yeah.
But some of them are escaping, and there's this one hotel that has taken in a bunch of these dogs that are just roaming. They're giving them hotel rooms. Yeah.
Hotel for dogs.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's
was
becoming,
just about to
a
say
reality
that.
now. It's weird.
Is that a movie?
It's
Yep.
a movie.
It's a movie.
Hotel
Yeah.
for Dogs?
I watched it for 5 minutes. Like, nope.
Yeah.
just like this plow driver. Nope. That's how I was with this movie.
You think they're making love in there too?
Oh,
In these hotels? Did they do it in the movie?
I don't know.
Was it for kids?
It was
yeah,
for kids.
Yep,
Oh.
it was a
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
movie.
I'm pretty sure it's a kids show.
Oh, spoiler alert, all dogs don't go to heaven.
Aw.
I hate at those pet cemeteries.
Good movie.
You got a pet cemetery here in Clarksville?
Which one?
Yeah.
The original.
The Stephen King?
Yeah.
The one where what's his name is the southern guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's better.
Sometimes dead is better.
So you got this one cemetery, a pet cemetery in Clarksville, and some of the stones, like there's a Star of David stone. There's a crucifix stone, like for like Fido. I don't think Fido accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and personal Savior. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Fluffy the cat has never read the 5 books of the Torah. That's all I'm just saying. So I just don't understand why they would spend about $200 on the Star of David headstone for Fluffy the cat.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't a cat at the Last Supper either, because he'd look at the blood and Christ and go, "Nope." That's what he would do.
Couldn't believe it.
It's like, nope.
Unreal. But hey, if your cat's Jewish, hey, shalom, baby. I just don't understand it. Wrapping up the week in review for the winter storm, you can expect gas prices to go up. All right, and maybe.
That's bad for Jeeps.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bet.
yeah. Yes, really bad.
I bet, but yeah, this winter blast felt in Tennessee and across, I don't know, a big part of the country is pushing gas prices back up. How convenient. According to AAA, a month ago, gas was nearly 20 cents cheaper. Last week, it was close to 10 cents cheaper. But I mean, why this is happening is not only just supply and demand, but also because of power outages and also getting pipelines with the gasoline productions being hesitant, and I guess the production of gasoline is being retarded. The true use of the word
The
retarded.
true use of
right?
it, yeah. I bought gas today. It was $2.60.
$2.60?
I was like, oh my
Really?
God. Yeah.
What, in town?
Yeah.
Damn.
Right off of Dover. I was like, this is a month ago. I was paying like $1.97.
$2.60? No.
Yeah, it was bad.
You know what we should get? We should get those windmills. Yeah, we should get those windmills that froze. Hey, listen, I'm not against any type of alternative energy, but you better perfect that stuff if you're gonna put 24% of your cities
yeah.
operating on it.
Right.
All right. Oh. And don't neglect conventional sources of energy either. Just perfect your green stuff, please. I'm not talking about your weed either. Don't get excited, Bay. Unreal. Yeah, pothole damages now we're going to look forward to. Right? What creates the potholes? What is that? It's a combination of what?
Water, freezing,
Water sitting on there, freezing,
Right.
expanding.
and then the thawing,
You throw in the salt too? That's
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Salt
and
breaks it
then
down.
scraping.
I-24 gets the worst friggin' potholes.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially at those high speeds.
Yeah.
Like coffee spills.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That was the same way with 290 and 294 back in Chicago. Those roads would get the worst potholes.
And another one with the potholes is the ones who see them and then, like, swerve real quick to avoid
yep.
them, and all of a sudden they're in the next lane.
Lane, yeah.
What do? Do you swerve or do you just go over 'em?
You better.
I mean, it's more.
If you're gonna swerve to the outside, right? Right. If you're in the left lane, go over towards where there is no lane.
Well,
if you're in the right lane, go to the right.
Let me just say, if you're, I'm gonna say, just go over it because it's gonna save you more by getting new tires or possibly towed than causing a 15-car pileup on the highway.
Well, it depends. It could also bend your rim, though.
That's too, yeah, depending on how bad the pothole is.
Yeah, and especially if you're a soldier that just got back from deployment, you know you got those really big rims.
Rims, oh yeah,
Right.
With no tire on it.
Yeah,
No
no
tires.
tires.
Yeah, see, that's why you need beefy
the 24
tires.
inches.
Gotta
They're
have
like,
more
yeah,
tires
this
than
looks
rims.
good. Let's go.
Oh no, my spinners are ruined.
They catch now.
I hate it. Are those things still a thing?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. It always confused me when stopping at a red light. I think I'm stopped. Right.
Pay attention.
I'm gonna put a playing card in there, see how it looks. You know, see how it looks.
They're really a thing still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. You know, when I was a kid, I kind of wanted my car to have that. Well, when I was a kid, I mean.
Your race car bed.
He's like 21 years old.
Sit down there.
23.
Sorry, 23.
Oh, by the way, Chris Early, a comment on the gas thing earlier. Chris Early says, buy lots of Taco Bell and you'll have plenty of gas.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? You can't argue that.
Chris is right.
Taco Bell. Last time I had Taco Bell, almost sharded. Is that right? That's a term?
Yeah, I think that's
Sharded. So you got to be careful with that. Unreal. But that's about it. I mean, but we are getting warmer weather coming up, so yeah. Unreal. Just take care of each other out there. Drip those pipes. I feel bad for the homeless, too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I mean, when it was just ice coming down and 12-degree weather. So, yeah, if you want to volunteer, I mean, Loaves and Fishes is a great local organization. Okay, Mana Cafe, all these spots which are stepping up to help out. There was this McDonald's trailer, though. It was a bathroom, a restroom trailer outside of McDonald's that was stolen in this cold weather. They found it, though. Why would you steal the bathroom trailer? I bet that's
like,
expensive,
was it at
though.
Taco Bell? 'Cause
Oh, that.
Yeah.
they might could
Oh
use
boy,
it
they
there.
can use it there.
Maybe they needed it more in McDonald's. Yeah.
Could have been.
It is the fourth,
mean, hey,
the fourth meal.
You're
so,
not
I mean,
wrong.
All right. Well, hey, coming up, who is the Clarksville Jeep Crew and why? Why do you need to have their contact this winter? Believe you me, I know it's going to be getting warmer, but it's still February, and it's still Tennessee. So let's meet them next. That's on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
This is Lawyer Wayne. Check me out at lawyerwayne.com and check me out on TikTok at Lawyer Wayne. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
The following is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hello, Clarksville. Lawyer Wayne here. Yes, I am a real lawyer, and yes, I have 9 kids. Do you know what the number one complaint about lawyers is? It's not how much they cost or even how good a job they do. It's that they don't return phone calls. Well, if you go to lawyerwayne.com, I've got my cell phone number on there. You put it in your phone, and if you need a lawyer, text me. You can come down to my office at 120 South 2nd Street. We can talk about your case. I offer free consultations. Know your rights, know your options. LawyerWayne.com.
Waterdogs, Waterdogs Scuba and Safety. There's a whole world to discover underwater, and at Waterdogs Scuba and Safety, they're here to help you explore it. Veteran and locally owned, and whether you're already an expert diver or beginner seeking adventure, Waterdogs offers private and scheduled dive trainings for all ages. Get those kids, but no dogs. Go check out their Facebook page. Look at their underwater videos. 681 North Spring Street, downtown Clarksville. Go say hello to Rich and Cecil and the team at Waterdogs Scuba and Safety.
Everybody, this is Waterdogs Rich from Waterdogs Scuba and Safety. What do I love about the Joe Padula Show? You got a veteran like Joe going after his dreams and bringing so many people together from so many different walks of life here in Clarksville. Absolutely.
It's the second pee break in 30 minutes.
Did we get flagged?
What is he drinking?
Yeah, we did get flagged.
Oh, it was Taco Bell because we
4
were talking
times.
about.
Here's the thing. I mean, we don't curse or anything. I don't get that. Whatever. See what they're doing with in Australia and Facebook?
What's that?
I don't have Facebook anymore, Joe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Smart man.
I got rid of all my social media. It's great.
Facebook is not allowing news in Australia to be dispersed or shared.
Why is that? What's going on over there?
Because these social media big tech companies, they think that they are the source of news. And that's a problem. That's a problem.
So you're gonna shut down an entire
Country.
country because you think you know the news. Okay.
Poland's fighting back too.
Are they?
Yeah, Poland's fighting back against this big tech censorship right now too. Soon it's got to be us. It's got to be us. Free speech. MFers. So I don't have to say MFers. Shane, how's your pee, all right?
Shane, you drinking a lot of water or
Yes.
something?
Yeah, I am. Plus,
That's 2 peas.
these things, like, they're carbonated.
Well, do us a favor. You got the bottle, right?
Yeah?
Pee in it.
I am not doing that in the studio.
Why not? We did it when we used to go to football games in the bus.
What?
Well,
They do it in Dumb and Dumber.
Shane, if you ever get on probation, you're going to have to do that.
Well, I mean, that's
The logic of
understandable, but it's like, you know how when you drink too much coffee, how quickly it hits you? These are the same thing.
I'm on my
Because
second
of the
one and I'm
carbonation.
fine right now, so I don't know if
You
it's
know
just
what
my
it
body.
is? And this isn't mocking or anything. It's just that you got a young bladder.
Right.
You got a boy bladder.
You got to work on it.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'd rather it be empty rather than having it be full the entire show.
Did you ever pee yourself as a kid?
Hey, Shane, stop being a baby.
Yeah.
This piss in the bottle. That's a good one.
One of my best friend's moms, who I knew since I was in 8th grade.
Made you pee in a bottle?
No, she says stuff like this all the time to me.
Shane, don't stop being a baby and pee in the bottle?
Well,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
This was when he was 15, by the way.
I did that
No,
once.
I grew up hearing her say stuff like this.
My grandmother made me pee in the bottle.
Okay.
Pee in this bottle.
Shane, thanks for making me laugh today.
You're welcome. But I'm not doing this in the studio.
Gatorades were the best because they had the wide mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just fit right in. Well,
Is it Gatorade? Is it in you? Well, I'm in the Gatorade, so I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't say it fit, but you know.
well, let's move forward.
One place you don't want to pee is a Jeep, though. Boom, segue.
Segway. Tennessee Highway Patrol towing more cars during this week of winter weather than any other month of the year. And a private company, tow truck drivers, slammed during this winter weather. Quote, the phones ring every second of the day. So what's our solution here in Clarksville? Well, we're fortunate enough to have this crew, if you will, called the Clarksville Jeep Crew. And they've been stepping up and helping out motorists that have been stranded and also healthcare workers to boot. I think it's pretty cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the bottom of their story. Give it up for our friends with the Clarksville Jeep Crew. Good to have you here today.
Glad to be here.
Man, when did it all start?
October 2019.
Yeah, about that time.
Yeah, around then. Yeah.
So 2019, October,
Yeah.
the Clarksville Jeep Crew. And what was it formed for? Was it just like a bunch of Jeep people coming together?
So we just kind of, we'd have events and stuff. We were all parts of different Jeep crews, and there wasn't really anything in Clarksville. A lot of the events weren't in Clarksville. And so I was trying to keep more things going on in Clarksville, but not a lot of people were showing up. But the more we met people who lived here, who had Jeeps, the more we started, we were like, well, we need something here.
Yeah.
Just for Clarksville. We're bigger than some of the other places that have Jeep crews, so why can't we start one? And so we got to talking with Kenneth, and he was like, well, I have this off-road group that I've had for a while, just me and a couple of my buddies.
Who's
but
Kenneth?
Kenneth is, he's one of the admins.
Okay.
So he's kind of the founder, if you'd say, of Clarksville Jeep
Right.
Crew. He kind of had that group on Facebook. It wasn't real active, but we all met up at what we call a Jeeparita. Go and support
Jeeparita.
So support local businesses and eat there. Bring a bunch of people.
Drink margaritas.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the way that it started out with, is going to the Mexican restaurants and start doing all that.
Now, would you guys get crap for just bringing all these tons of Jeeps to these places? Or were they like, bring your money, bring it,
You're going to have your critics and stuff, but the businesses loved it.
Of course.
I mean, especially small businesses. They're dead on a Friday night.
Right.
And so we picked some of the spots that are just not.
To have your Jeeperitas.
Exactly. Yeah. It's got to have a big parking lot, though, because we got a lot of people. So.
When did you guys decide to go a little philanthropic and start helping people?
Well, we started with, there were some fire victims out in Dixon a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And that was probably our first, community outreach kind of thing. And we all, have a passion for Clarksville in general.
What happened in Dixon? What fire incident?
It was a family fire.
The house caught on fire and lost everything.
And so what'd you guys end up doing to help that family?
We just reached out. We had people that had Jeeps that were in Clarksville Jeep Crew. Yeah, after we had started it, we had 200 people or something.
Yeah, we asked for donations, see if anybody had extra stuff just lying around that they can donate to the family, and we loaded up our Jeeps and went down there and donated everything to them.
And now, recently, this week, some of your donations was time, effort, and actually getting stranded cars out of their locations.
Yeah, and that just kind of
how did that come about?
Like, literally, one of our members commented on Facebook and was like, all right, grab your winches, let's go. And that was it.
Winches. I used to date those. A lot of them. Too many of them.
Yeah. The other kind of winches.
Yeah. Friggin' winches. So, all right.
So everybody just grabbed their tow ropes.
So this wasn't even like a planned thing?
No. And
boom, spare of a moment. Let's go help people.
Everybody jumped in. It was amazing to watch it. Just so many people jumped in. Every single member was like willing to do this, willing to do that. We played on each other's strengths, and it came to this big organized ordeal. And how many people did we help? I think you ran the numbers on
recoveries. We don't actually have a full number.
How many do you think?
Recoveries. We're guessing in the high 200s.
Damn.
I'd say at least 250.
Yeah.
How were people contacting you guys, and how did they know to contact you guys?
So Kenneth actually released his phone number to, he had talked to a couple hospital administrators and such, and organized the nurse rides. So we had two different, big things going on.
So you had recovery
and transport.
And transport.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had two, so the transport, that was more scheduled. So
did you guys have your Jeep doors on or off?
On.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to drive around
I did
with
see
those
somebody.
I'm so jealous of you people in the summer.
I saw somebody without a top, though. I don't know where that was.
Oh, my God. Don't do it.
But I don't think their transport was real happy about not having a top on it. But
so you guys had the transportation going, and who are you taking to and from work, or what else?
Essential workers, emergency response personnel. So mainly
mostly
nurses,
the healthcare workers.
I think we had a few officers that requested rides.
So, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we had to limit it. We had to limit it to people that needed to be at work. So we kind of narrowed it down to just essential personnel. But
how much were you charging?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? Come on. What about gas?
Nope.
We had members. I know Dave probably filled up his Jeep 6 different times, and he doesn't ask for a penny. Not a one of it. It's just have that giving spirit. Give back to your community. If you can do something nice,
I'll take the donations, okay? And we'll filter it into you guys for the gas fund.
Right.
We got to figure that out, because if stuff like this continues to happen, we need to have you out there. You know what I mean? And if you guys end up going broke, we can't have that.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the wrecks.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of them could have been avoided, I'm sure, right?
Not being out on the road, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, stay home.
What's some of the bad situations you saw out there?
We did have a few people that were upset. There was, at one point, threats of gunfire at a couple of our members that were helping with a recovery.
Wait,
So
what do you
that
mean
was-
gunfire?
They weren't happy with the Jeep Crew blocking the road, and they were threatening them with their gun because they wouldn't get out of the way. And we're like, dude, we're trying to
Yeah.
And where was this at?
I don't even know where it was.
I think it was Tiny Town area. I believe
Yeah,
that's where it was.
Did you see Tiny Town the first night?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
Skating
bad.
rink,
Yes.
a skating rink. It was
And
awful.
how come you guys are able to move about the roads with with I don't want to say ease, but with less problems than some of these other vehicles.
Well, the weight's evenly distributed in a Jeep, so
They'd
you
agree
put in
like that,
four-wheel
too.
drive, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, you're when you're rescuing. What was the worst situation? I guess is the question. So far this week, anyway.
I mean, that major accident on Tiny Town. Yeah,
Hill.
that was it. But I
there
mean,
was a big. Was it head on or was it just?
I think it was close to head on.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
it
exactly
was a pretty
the
bad
details.
wreck, and I know was there an injury with?
That
I don't
I'm-
even remember.
that I'm not
Honestly,
sure.
we're running on like 4 hours of sleep all week because our phones just keep ringing. But
Yeah, but I mean, the crew that was out there helping with the recovery, I mean, they coordinated with Clarksville PD the whole entire time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so they assisted PD, and PD was very thankful to not be getting, their non-emergency phone calls about.
So these
hey, my car's stuck.
these officials are cool with you doing all this stuff.
Oh yeah, we've gotten endless thanks from them, and they even blocked a few of the areas that they were recovering vehicles from, and they were very grateful for us. So it was a very cool thing.
Where's this at?
That might
Take
have
a look
been
at the
Tiny
video,
Town.
by the way. Yeah, look at that.
It might have been Tiny Town.
Yeah, I think that was the major
I don't know.
one.
There was some on Boot Hill too. That may be.
Boot Hill was tough.
Yeah.
Boot Hill's always tough. Oh, this is you guys getting the workers,
Yep,
the medical workers.
We had a handful of people that did nurse transport. A good group of folks that were doing just recoveries.
This doesn't look like a Jeep.
I
The
don't
inside
know
of a
about
Jeep.
that.
This one picture.
We did have somebody in what, a Dodge or something.
Yeah, we
that he
had
was
some that
just
were out
adamant
on
to help,
trucks. So.
Come on.
Trucks. Yeah, more images and.
Well, as a member of first responders, I do want to say thank you guys for doing that for all the first responders, because that's because we have heard that a lot of our workers have had hard times getting to work.
Yeah.
And being essential workers, we need to be there.
Well, and
so
healthcare workers, this
healthcare
past
especially,
year, I mean,
especially
dealing
yes.
with COVID and changing all the ways they do things. I mean, it's been rough on them. So if we can give back by giving them a ride to work and relieving them, them be able to be the relief for their next nurse. Then
What about this image of at the gas station? What's going on here?
Isn't this off of Rossview Road?
I don't know.
But
All I know is it looks like a shells.
see this car's no good for
We
the
pulled
ice.
all these pictures from a lot of our members that they shared. So.
Look how deep
Of
the
course,
snow is too.
Well, we went and had fun too. So.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing here? What is all this?
Well, we had a few, and there's probably a few pictures in there of them climbing up on the little snow mounds.
Oh, I love
parking
it.
lots and stuff.
Yeah, Jeeps
A
are
few
fun,
donuts,
huh?
Yeah,
a few
they-
donuts. Donuts are fun.
Like you guys are giving people rides to like central work. Have you ever had anybody you had to take all the way to Nashville?
Yeah, we had one that
There's-
requested in Nashville.
There's a couple in Kentucky as well. That
Yeah,
we took
Hopkinsville,
as well.
I gotcha.
Oak Grove,
Dover areas. So
Yeah, Dover was a little hard to get to.
yeah, that
'cause they-
bridge that's over there.
Bridge.
Damn.
they
Oh,
yeah.
shut down, so.
But
Why Jeeps? What isn't there a better car for snow?
I don't think so.
Cadillacs? No.
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 Snowmobile.
What was that?
Snowmobile.
Four flats on a Cadillac.
If you got just have it on your phone. If you need to contact the Clarksville Jeep Crew, it's ClarksvilleJeepCrew at gmail.com. Send them an email. How quick are you guys usually to respond?
Email, we're not so good with.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's the best way to respond?
Urgent matters. We've kind of shut down since the roads have cleared up. We've
Yeah.
kind of shut down doing the transports and stuff. Pretty much our members are keeping an eye on different social media sites and stuff. And if they see somebody, hey, I can't get
Yeah.
out of my driveway or whatever, they just, they send a screenshot to an admin and we just see if we can get somebody dispatched out there.
Yeah, hey, request more information. Send them that email. They'll get back to you, all right? ClarksvilleJeepCrew at gmail.com. Yeah. Other Roy, you guys freaking rock. You guys are rock stars. That's what's
We're
up.
tired.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean, just on our transport side alone, we had over 300 scheduled.
It's crazy.
And we transported, I think, around 270.
Wow.
And that's just to and from work.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
And that's not including just the, hey, we're stranded on the
Yeah,
side of the road.
yeah,
come
that's
get
not
us.
the recoveries.
That
Those are
doesn't
all the
include that at
scheduled
all,
stuff.
So
You guys do plowing?
I don't know. Did we do? I don't think
No.
we did any plowing.
Could have made a
I
killing
think
this
there
week.
I think there was somebody who actually helped out with shoveling a driveway.
yeah.
I think
saw
they're
that.
not allowed to have on the front of their Jeep.
No?
I don't think they're allowed to have
Yeah,
that.
well, I saw a truck with that earlier, and I
Yeah.
was like, I need to get that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it snows here every, 5 years?
5 years,
something.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
it's not a real good investment. I'd
Yeah.
rather get,
It's a
like,
It just
expensive
it just
one.
makes it look weird now.
yeah.
You can't have those?
I mean, I don't know. I think they're supposed to be like you're supposed to have something like either like paid or something like some kind of like
Some
form
kind of
filled out, like a
licensing or
license
whatever.
to
Yeah.
even have a plow on the front of your hood
Right.
or your car, to use. So
Unreal. Unreal.
Yeah, I'd rather put that money into, like, Swaylock or something.
Yes, it goes into the Jeep.
That's
not-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
plow.
put that in the Jeep. Yes.
Well, Roy, Heather, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We got more to talk about. We'll get into that in a little bit. The Jeep Crew. Clarksville. What about people that want to join?
Gotta have a Jeep.
Damn it.
Gotta have a Jeep.
Yes.
We got lots of requests, and people kind of gave us some flack about it.
I hope my
but
girlfriend's listening. Jeep.
gotta
You
get a
know you
Jeep.
want a Jeep.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter on the Jeep.
Doesn't
just
matter what type
a
of Jeep.
Jeep.
It's gotta have
As
that
long
logo
as
on
it's
it.
Yeah, even a Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah.
We got
Really?
plenty
We
of
got
Cherokees,
Cherokees.
Liberties.
Do you have any
Everything.
Wagoneers? I love those Wagoneers with the wooden panels on the side.
I don't think we.
One.
Do we?
I think we have one.
I don't know. We
Somebody
got so
posted a
many
picture of
new
an
members now that I don't even know.
Yeah,
what
we got
to
we're,
even
we're at
know.
like 1,200 members. You know, we started this like a group of like 10 people that were like,
Yes.
oh yeah, we're in, let's go trailing, and then
Yeah,
it's
just all the events that we started hosting that it just brought more and more people.
What if someone puts like a Jeep logo on like a Geo Metro? Do you know what I mean?
Not gonna
we're
work.
gonna laugh at you first, and then we'll deny it. But we do have our Facebook page. You do have to fill out the questions. If you don't fill out the questions, we're gonna deny you.
You guys got to.
fill
You
out
got
the
to.
questions.
Here's the thing, and definitely, and this is just a recommendation. Create a Facebook page to go along with your group,
Yeah.
so people could, reach out, create donations,
Yeah.
the whole bit. Yeah, create that actual page itself,
Yeah.
where people can click like and make a donation.
Yeah, we've thought about that. Right now we have 6 admins, and
It's the time to do it.
so maintaining 1,200 members right now is a full-time job, especially with stuff like this. So
yeah,
we might do.
We want to wait until after
Yeah,
all
we
this
want
settles down.
After this
everything
is
to
all done,
settle.
Yep,
It's been
regroup.
pretty exhausting.
Create that Instagram account, the
Yep,
whole
we
bit.
got Instagram.
Good
We got
deal, and tie it all together, and boom,
Instagram's wide open. Y'all can follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
No
Yeah.
problem. So.
wide open. I was gonna make a girl comment, but I withheld. Yeah, you guys do a lot of good things. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Appreciate you guys. All right. Well, coming up next, intern Shane, you're gonna be up. Okay, because I would like to learn about this Mandalorian actress who I remember was a MMA fighter, UFC fighter.
Yep.
So the what's her name? Carano.
Gina Carano.
Gina Carano.
Because he held the title at one time, right?
No, I don't
No,
think
she
she was
didn't.
ever a champion.
Yeah.
She only had like 4 or 5 fights.
Right. Lost 2, I think overall, but not bad. Not bad. But yeah, coming up, she got fired from the Mandalorian. Get it off of you, intern Shane, for a second. We're doing.
Sorry. I thought we were going to talk more.
No. When you hear the word "coming up,"
Yeah, I know.
That's
My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. He loves that camera and that pillow of his, if you know what I mean. Check it out earlier what we said. But yeah, she got fired from the Mandalorian. This was after a social media post that she made. But is there this double standard after Disney rehired James Gunn following his tweets?
Oh, I'm also going to talk about Pedro Pascal, what he posted after that happened.
Ah, Pedro Pascal. Who was he?
He was the Mandalorian.
Was he in
He was also in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was, what was his name, Littlefinger?
No, he was what was it? Oberyn was the guy.
He worked
the
for
Spaniard.
Yeah, he worked.
He fought. He did battle by combat for Peter Dinklage's character.
Is he woke?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, intern Chan's going to fill us in with some nerd news that's coming up next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
So feel free to add your comments and don't forget to share it on your timeline. Bay's my favorite. Absolutely.
My late mother and I began making all-natural homemade candles, and we were amazed by the demand. So in her honor, I'm continuing the mission of creating the most amazing aromas for your home, office, and events. Some of our scents include vanilla, sandalwood, all of the holiday scents you can imagine from cinnamon to pumpkin pie, to include the gentleman scents such as leather, bourbon, coffee, and more. The possibilities are endless. If you name a scent combination, we can make it for you 100%. For more information, join the Moth to a Flame Candleworks Facebook group and see the hundreds of possible fragrance combinations, or you can email us at mothtoaflamecandleworks@gmail.com. Moth to a Flame Candleworks, a perfect gift.
Brick and mortar business owners in Clarksville and Fort Campbell. A poor decision about the way you choose to advertise can cost you big time. The sad truth is, businesses try all kinds of advertising and burn right through their profits. Or they waste their precious time trying to learn complicated online geeky things. Wiz Advertising has used its proven 6-step system for the past 14 years to help Clarksville businesses get matched with just the right new customers. Learn more at wizads.com. That's WHIZZADS.com.
Padula here. I see you watching the video. Do you want to be in the video? Come join us in the studio. All you got to do is go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook page, click like, send a private message. It's too easy. Absolutely.
Star Wars. I never got into it. I watched the original 3, which is 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6, yes.
The reason why I'm into it because it's the year I was born.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right, babe pops out and, you know, right. And then I watched the other ones also, 1, 2, 3, and I liked them. It was good. It was entertaining.
And then the last 3, what you think about them?
I haven't watched them. I haven't watched 7, 8, 9. Or there's a 7.5 in there. But Mandalorian is 3.5.
It's after.
Yes.
It's after the
after,
fall.
It's
after the fall.
The
isn't
Return
Yeah, it's
of the
after
Jedi.
Return.
It's Return of the
exactly.
Jedi. It's the fall of the
Right after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
about a
Fall
few
of the
years
Empire.
afterwards.
Yeah.
after the Ewoks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
After
Okay.
what did they say? Yub nub. Yub nub. Yub nub. Yub yub yub.
I don't care what
Show your face.
I don't care what anybody say. I don't like them things. Because they will eat you.
I don't like cannibalistic teddy. Well, not can. I don't like man-eating teddy bears either.
Right?
All right, before we all get confused. Well, Gina Carano, she was an actress, and I say was an actress in this Mandalorian, which is Star Wars 3.5. This was after some type of social media post, and it went crazy. People were livid and flipping out. But is there this double standard in Disney?
Of course.
Following the rehiring of James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, and
Two,
right?
The second one, yeah.
And he made some pretty controversial tweets. Well, intern Shane, he's got today's nerd news. It's now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, click that like, leave your comments. Definitely help us out against the shadow ban. And share this video now. Appreciate that, y'all. I'm working on my southern.
It's getting better.
Y'all.
Every week, it's getting better, Joe.
Clarksville Jeep Crew. Where are you guys from originally?
New Mexico.
New Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Florida.
All right, so
Oh.
Roy and
It's a
Roy's
huge move
Florida.
up.
Yes, it is. I've only been up here for about 4 or 5 years now.
Oh, wow.
So
Now, intern Shane, we're going to go to you here. Okay. Fill us in on this, just give us a quick brief of why is this actress, former MMA fighter, fired from The Mandalorian?
Okay, so as we all know, Gina.
I love it.
Gina Carano, who played Cara Cynthia Dune from The Mandalorian.
Here, let me pull her up.
About a few weeks back, I was on social media and I saw that Gina Carano won't be in The Mandalorian Season 3.
Were you upset by that?
Honestly, I kind of was, because I did like her character and I liked her.
Is that her?
Yep, that's her.
Yeah, I remember her. She's the fighter.
Yep.
She's also she also played as Angel Dust in Deadpool.
She put on some weight, huh?
No, I think she's just very muscular.
No, she is. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
And you wonder why you're single, Joe.
She's made gains, okay?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
made gains.
Also, fun fact, she looks exactly like my barber who I go see in Nashville.
Who was a guy, by the way, so it's not much of a compliment.
No. My barber is a female.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that why you go all the way to Nashville?
I don't blame him.
All right, so
partially.
what did
But
she
anyway,
tweet?
So, she actually posted something on her Instagram, which is what was considered the final straw by Disney. But before that, she was already under some thin ice, or under hot water, I should say, about some of her social media stuff. For one thing, when last year when the Black Lives Matter movement was going on, she didn't say anything about it, and people started calling her out and saying, "Why aren't you saying anything about it? Are you being racist? Are you being?" When she clearly
that's right,
didn't say anything.
Because silence is racist now.
Yeah,
That's right.
And
really,
and she would even respond to people saying, "In my experience, screaming at someone when they are racist, when they are indeed not racist, and any post and or research you do will show those exact facts." So they were kind of bullying her into saying something.
Okay.
Another thing that she was that they kind of got on her case about was something that they considered an anti-trans type tweet, where, like, you know how on social media people in their bios they put in like he, him, she,
the pronouns.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, good for them, you know.
Yeah.
Right, good for them.
And,
whatever.
Gina Carano, in her bio, she put in beep bop boop.
Yeah.
Kind of like robot sounds.
I love it.
And
I love it.
And people were starting to they were saying that she was transphobic, and I'm like, how is she being transphobic? She never said anything or did anything that was remotely close to
those people that say that. It sounds like they're projecting stuff. Maybe that what they are.
Yeah.
Do
you know what I mean?
When I saw the bio, I thought she was just making robot sounds, like
because she's in Star Wars.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
R2D2.
That's what it sounds like to me.
What when you hear Star Wars, what's the one robot you think of?
I think of R2D2.
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah,
exactly.
I usually hear the sound of a remote control clicker changing the channel. Okay, that's the sound I usually hear.
Your remote control make noise?
Bay,
how old is your TV?
And Bay, it was a... Please continue, intern Shane.
And then another thing she got, people got on her case about, was because stuff that we discussed on the show about voter fraud, about how the election was supposedly or allegedly being rigged. She was stating her thoughts on it and stated her facts on it, and then because of that, and because she was bringing out her Republican beliefs, people didn't like that. Like right here, this
Gina
tweet right
Carano, November 5th, she tweets, we need to clean up the election process so we are not left feeling the way we do today. Put laws in place that protect us against voter fraud. Investigate every state. Film the counting. Flush out the fake votes. Require ID. Make voter fraud end in 2020. Fix the system. I love it. You're damn right.
System need to be fixed anyway.
Right.
That's very logical.
She's just stating facts and just her general statement.
All
and
right.
now the last thing.
Uh-huh.
Here's where she broke the final straw.
Okay.
So on Instagram, I didn't see the post. She deleted it before I got a chance to see it. But apparently on her Instagram post, she basically compared today's Republicans as Jews during the World War II era.
I think it's that third one, Joe.
Third one?
Yeah, if you click
This
that one, I think
All right.
there you go.
All right. Okay. This was on Instagram, you say?
Well, I think this is a Twitter post. Somebody shared what she said, but again, I didn't get a chance to see it, so I don't know the exact words.
Well, here's the words. Okay. Jews were beaten in streets, not because.
I think it probably. I'm gonna probably.
Hold on.
Guess
I
here.
got it. I got it here somewhere.
But here's my thing.
Well, let's put out what she said first before we get into your thing.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that. That sounds disgusting. Okay.
I think her head's hiding it, but I'm going to guess that word not by Nazis.
Well,
Nazi soldiers.
Her head hides a lot. Look at the size of that melon. Okay.
Very beautiful woman.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. I'd fight her.
There's memes of a crushed Mandalorian head, and the meme says, "This is what happened when the Mandalorian fought against Cara Dune." She crushed the helmet with her thighs.
Is she someone a big role in the Mandalorian?
She was about to be.
Yeah, she was going to be in the next spin-off show, Rangers of the High Republic.
With a soccer toenail.
There was even going to be a spin-off show for Cara Dune. But the weird thing is, a Disney spokesperson said that there's no plans on recasting Cara Dune.
Yeah, quote, Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors.
Exactly.
Even by children.
That's exactly what she was trying to get at.
And then she continued to say, because history is edited.
It is.
Most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is it any different from hating someone for their political views? Well said, Gina Carano.
In today's climate, too. I mean, that's what you're seeing now.
And, here's what upsets me the most about this.
Okay.
So they fire her, and, people say stuff like, oh, she's transphobic, and she's a Nazi supporter and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, she's not.
Nope.
You guys fired her because she had her own political views. She's a Trump supporter, or at least I think she is, and she's a Republican. She spread her own Republican beliefs about this. So what upsets me is that they fire her for this, but they don't fire Amber Heard for what she did to Johnny Depp when there was clearly proof of what she did to Johnny Depp.
What's the situation with Amber Heard? How is she connected to Disney? Teach me.
Well, she's not. I'm just trying to state like a full thing, but I do know that Johnny Depp was forced to be let go from Disney.
Yeah,
Like
he's no longer playing Jack Sparrow.
Are they really doing an all-female Pirates of the Caribbean?
They want to.
They want to. That's the talk.
And all I thought about was that porn movie that came out.
Oh,
Pirates.
Pirates. We're guessing. We're guessing that's the name.
Hadn't seen that one.
We're
so I don't know,
guessing.
yeah.
But like my point is,
Leonard Maltin gave it 2 thumbs, possibly 3.
But, okay, let's bring it to the hypocrisy part of this.
Yeah.
Okay? Because James Gunn, the director of
Guardians of the Galaxies
1 and 2.
He played Tony Stark bodyguard.
Yeah.
So he got fired for making some type of tweets, from what I understand, and then was rehired by Disney after people like Bradley Cooper, Guardians of the Galaxy. He did the voice of
Rocket.
That's the raccoon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The rodent.
The trash panda.
The trash panda.
trash panda.
What's a trash panda?
I love that.
Also said to rehire him was Chris Pratt. Which is
and I love Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
so,
he's
and
great.
He's
He
also
gets a lot of crap, too.
He gets crap too, but that's because of his Christian belief.
He was wearing a "Don't Tread on Me" T-shirt,
yeah.
which is an an army slogan, right?
Yeah.
And they were calling him a white supremacist.
Yeah.
For
He posts photos of him hunting all the time, and people are like, "Oh, he's a white." Why? Because he hunts.
Zoe.
He owns a gun.
Zoe's what's her name? Zoe
Zeladana.
Right. Who's, by the way, is hotter when she's green. She is.
I
It's
don't
just an
think I've
opinion.
seen her not green. I haven't.
Vin
Carmelina.
Diesel, even Batista, the wrestler, who was plays a dumb guy.
Drax the Destroyer. I'm almost a bigger nerd than Shane right now. This is like crazy right now.
And Vin Diesel, he plays Groot. He does
I
the
am
voice
Groot.
of Groot.
I am Groot.
Yeah.
Which by the way, he did it in like 50 different languages.
Oh, wait, did he really?
Yep.
He actually voiced it in like 20 different languages for when
Please
it
tell-
went international.
Was German one of those languages?
Maybe. Most
Oh,
likely.
I want to hear German Vin Diesel.
But yeah, no, James Gunn, like, I remember those tweets happened, and I'm like,
it was about
wait,
the
what?
Holocaust,
Yeah.
pedophilia, and rape.
Like, didn't he?
Let me look up his thing.
Like, he
Yeah,
went
so-
off on it, and then people are like, no, we liked him as the director. Why you guys fire him? Blah, blah, blah. And they brought him back.
After this, I do want to add more hypocrisy to this, and it involves
got?
Pedro Pascal. Oh, well, Pedro
yeah.
Pascal, I think it was like a few days after Gina got fired, Pedro Pascal tweeted, the tweet's gone now, but he tweeted something about how he compared back then when Jews during the Holocaust to nowadays when illegal immigrants are in what do you call those places?
Detention camps.
Yeah, detention camps.
Yeah, camps.
And basically was trying to like compare Donald Trump
Oh,
to
he's
a
woke
Nazi.
too?
Yeah,
he's woke.
So I'm thinking to myself, okay.
How about you tweet about the Chinese camps where they're freaking literally raping and killing these people?
Yeah, exactly. So so it's not okay for Gina Carano to post her facts and her Republican views.
And what
but
does
Pedro Pascal,
what does Pedro do with Disney?
He's
the Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's
He's
the
in the
Mandalorian
Mandalorian.
himself. He's the main character.
And he's not
the main
fired.
character.
He still works there?
Yeah, he still works there. There has been no talk of him being fired at all.
And so this James Gunn director, he still is involved with Disney? They
Yeah.
brought him back?
As far as I
Yep.
know, he's still
doing Guardians 3, and he's doing the reboot of or the remake of Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
for Warner Brothers.
James Gunn, read those tweets, intern Shane.
Okay.
Since you got better
Oof.
vision, maybe.
New poll: 9/11 jokes always in poor taste or sometimes funny. Additional question: more or less offensive than Holocaust jokes.
What? That's weird.
Laughter is the best medicine. That's why I laugh at people with AIDS. What the heck is up with this guy?
I don't think he should be fired for these.
Yeah. Oh, hey, let's not fire this guy. Oh, but Gina Carano,
Right.
there's talk about voter fraud.
See,
fire her.
I'm not for cancel culture stuff. You know what I mean? Like he puts the stuff out there. All right. If you don't want him part of your company, you get rid of him. I guess Disney, right? Mm-hmm. But then this female actress, maybe Disney's sexist. Let's
We
let's
can
turn
take that jump like they took the jump.
exactly. Let's turn the tide. Disney, you are sexist.
They are.
If you fire Gina Carano over her tweets, but you have James Gunn.
I'm sorry, I just
what,
read
what
his,
are they?
I read
Keep
his
reading
fifth,
them.
I read his
Interchin,
fifth,
what else?
I read his fifth one, and I kind of want to laugh. But I
Oh,
also
God.
don't want to.
We got flagged again.
Wait, which one?
We got flagged again. Look at that.
Wait, which one? Is it the bottom one?
No. Go over to the other side. Down one more.
All right, read this one, intern Shane.
And then we should be done.
I don't think I want to read that.
For the record, I'm against rape and baby eating in real life unless you're really, really hungry. Oh my God.
Okay, so
that sounds Illuminati
so bad.
right there.
That is so bad.
Okay, these are not dark jokes. These are not jokes at all. These are just wow.
And this is the guy that's the director.
Yeah.
Now listen, if you bring this guy back,
Hollywood.
you have to. Well, she already landed a role though. She got hired by Ben Shapiro's film company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
another
reading that.
Yeah, she's already got work.
So yeah, like good on Gina for that, but Mandalorian's not going to be the same.
I bet it's
without
not
her.
Disney dollars though.
No.
Nope, it's
But
not.
no, screw Disney. Listen, Disney's the biggest hypocrites out there.
They
I mean,
are.
it's Hollywood.
They
though.
are.
I mean,
They are
Disney is
the worst.
They are. They got stuff in their vote. They can't. They
you know-
can't put back out on the market.
You know, after
Oh,
oh,
Okay.
don't even get me started on that.
First of all, on that one, oh my God.
How
Where they
about
filmed
Song
it?
of the South?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You can't even show that movie nowadays.
No,
People
they-
are offended by it, but it was such a classic.
they want to
love
forget that
Zippity-Doo-Dah.
they want to forget that
That
movie
is such a
existed.
classic, but now you want to put it in the back.
Unreal.
So,
Yeah, I
Right,
think
right,
after
what do you-
all this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you're a big Disney guy when it comes to the Star Wars
Star
stuff.
Wars, yes.
What do you make of all this? As just a fan, an innocent bystander in all this, what are your thoughts?
Honestly, I don't agree what that Disney has done. But I mean, we're not Disney, so we can't actually control them
Right.
on what their decisions and on it. But I mean, the Mandalorian will not be the same without her being
Really?
in there.
She was that effective?
Yes. She
Yeah,
Yeah,
changed.
she was.
Interesting.
she was a big step in the Mandalorian's
Yes.
character development in that show.
And you want to know what's funny? Last year, people were, or back in 2019, people loved her character. They were excited and stuff, and treated her like the next Disney princess. But when then her Republican views came out, that's when they were like, she's a boring character. Just get her off the show.
And here's the thing, too. I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But if someone with opposite views, left-leaning views, they go public with their thoughts, there is no
There's
repercussion.
support.
Right, there's
There's
support.
support.
Yeah.
Right. And stop with this woke nonsense. And intern Shane, stop with the Missy Elliott jacket.
I love this jacket.
Get your freak on. Get your freak on. I love it too.
This was a gift from my mom. What are you talking about? I'm joking.
No, I love it. I love it.
But all I can say is that, like, if it wasn't for the upcoming shows coming up, like most Star Wars shows and WandaVision and a few other shows, I probably would have canceled my Disney Plus by now.
Well, that's what I'm seeing now. There is a big call and actually people doing it. Here's the thing. People don't have the balls to actually cancel their Disney Plus.
I'm too big of a Marvel nerd. I can't.
Right.
All those shows are coming out. I can't miss. That's my problem.
And that's
I was like, I hate you, Disney, but damn it, Marvel.
Yeah, I don't want to miss out on the new Star Wars shows that are coming out.
And that's the problem with this monopoly that Disney
I got
has.
ways around that, so.
Do you understand?
Illegal downloading.
Babe, can we talk later?
Well, Disney
that
not only owns Marvel, but they also own ABC News.
They own a lot.
They own Fox.
Like damn.
They own the Muppets.
Like, damn.
This like ESPN?
And if they... I don't know.
Epic Rap Battles of History. You need to watch that. There's the battle of Jim Henson versus Stan Lee.
Ooh.
And in the end,
That's a good one.
Walt Disney comes in at the end and basically says, I own both of your properties now.
Yep.
Are you sure he didn't come in and say, I hate the Jews?
That too. I don't know. And a flag.
That's on Robot Chicken.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that one's on Robot Chicken.
You need to look at that episode.
All right. L'chaim. All right. All right. Intern Shane, nice job on your reports.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry
and,
if I got a little excited there.
No,
for a
it's all
second.
right. And Crystal said that she's canceling her Disney Plus. Prove it. Prove it. It's, I see a lot of people saying it. I don't believe them. Crystal, not that I don't believe you. I'm saying the masses. Because I saw that thing trending. Cancel Disney Plus, right?
Yep.
I even saw, like on the back of cars, the little boy pissing on like the Ford logo.
Oh,
Yeah.
you talk about Hops?
Yeah, Hops, that's the one.
Yeah.
I even saw the picture of that guy with the Disney Plus was the stream.
Oh,
Right.
oh really?
It was brilliant.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right. It was the Disney Plus logo stream and then
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
all right. Well, let's move forward. We got one more segment to go over because I need to know who this one guy is. Coming up, if you say the word aliens, you most likely think of the History Channel guy.
I think about the movie.
Who's now in the millions and millions of memes. Yeah, so who is Giorgio A. Tsoukalos? Well, Adam, he knows. I don't know why, but he does.
I know.
And he's going to fill us in with his book report. That's next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Patience. This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Non-stop Vegas action has arrived. Oak Grove Gaming is now open. Experience a whole lot of Vegas fun, minus the flight, at Oak Grove Gaming. Spin and win big on over 1,300 of the latest and greatest games. Indulge and eat like a king at our 4 fantastic restaurants. Live it up at the lively bars and lounges. Conveniently located off I-24, exit 86, across from Fort Campbell. Just a quick spin away. Plus, now you can reserve your room for when our luxurious 5-story hotel opens later this fall. For reservations and more exciting information, visit oakgrovegaming.com. That's oakgrovegaming.com. Oak Grove Racing, Gaming, and Hotel. So Vegas, so close. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Need a great venue in Clarksville to throw a holiday party? Maybe a family celebration, conference, or business meeting? Hi, this is April Consulo of Office Now, Clarksville's premier event space, and we're proud to announce our beautifully renovated event rooms. They're perfect for small, intimate gatherings to large group settings. We at Office Now offer amenities to include a commercial kitchen, on-site chef, in-house DJ, tables and chairs, and plenty of parking, all at competitive pricing. We are taking reservations now for the upcoming holidays, so visit us at ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com, where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose. Absolutely.
Hey, this is Jeff Robinson, Black Horse Pub and Brewery, here at the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Ah, yes. Joe Padula Show, absolutely. Push that one out real fast, but I'm not going to go into any more detail. Looks like my mom is watching.
Hi, Mom.
What's up, Mom? I don't even know what to say now. Yeah, we've been having a G-rated show all day, so that's good. Sort of. But now we're going to be talking about aliens.
You gotta do it with the hands every time you say it.
I'd never even seen the episode.
But you ain't got the hair to move.
Yeah,
so,
you don't have the hair. You gotta get that
this
the
guy-
big crazy hair.
Let's throw him up there real quick. Go to studio mode. Look up Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Giorgio, Giorgio.
Yeah, you know Giorgio.
And then T.
Yeah,
there it
TS,
is.
Look,
First
pops
one right there.
up. Yeah. Click on images.
That's him.
This guy.
This guy. Click
Look at
on
this
him.
guy.
I've seen this guy.
Look at him.
He there with Mulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Go to the one with him holding the skull right there on the bottom.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Right
Just
there.
wanted to pull this guy up real quick. There he is.
Look at him.
Meet and greet. Giorgio Tsoukalos, space alien expert. Well, we're going to do it as best as we can through Adam. Why is this guy so famous, Adam?
Because of the meme that's from Ancient Aliens, the show that was on like the History Channel.
This.
That
Yep.
one, yes. He basically he just made the statement about talking about like what creates all this. It was aliens. Whoops, I knocked my sign down doing the hands. But aliens, that's what he does. So that's what he did. So
Like the answer to everything.
yeah, so the answer to everything, aliens. So now people are making memes of this, but putting different words in where the alien should be.
Is he a doctor?
So what I found out, he's actually a Swiss-born writer, ufologist. I hope I'm saying that right. Television presenter and producer. He is a proponent of the, I can't even say this word, pseudo-archaeological theory with ancient alien astronauts interacted with ancient humans. So for several years, he worked as a bodybuilding promoter and volunteer in IFBB sanctioned bodybuilding contest, including Mr. Olympia.
He's not like a doctor or anything?
No, he's just a big
He's from Dallas too,
He's
right?
from Dallas, and he's actually just
That's where
into
the hair
all
comes
this.
from.
Yeah, he's just because they got the 3-digit heat down there. That's why the hair's like
This guy
that.
was raised in Vegas.
Yeah.
So that's why he's just gunning for stardom anywhere he can go.
Well, not just that, but also, I mean, look at where if he's from Vegas, look where he's close by, Area 51. So growing up, I guarantee you, being in Vegas, Nevada, he's like, man, I'm really into aliens right now. I should get into it.
I grew up in Roswell, New Mexico. I'm not all obsessed with
I know,
it,
but
you
some
know?
people just take it to the next level. But he actually produced and directed an annual IFBB San Francisco Pro Grand Prix from 2001 till 2005. So that's the bodybuilding contest.
It's interesting. He was raised by the daughter of Dana Joy Quezon.
Yeah.
Casino executive.
Yeah.
Who is and raised by the former football player Carano.
Yeah.
Who, no relation to Gina? Is this guy related to Gina Carano?
We don't know. Maybe there's a connection there. Aliens. But that's it. Like once I watched this episode again the other day, and I'm like, God, this is just hilarious watching this guy like explain like UFO stuff, and like he actually is like he considers himself a UFOologist.
Does he believe in UFOs?
He sure does.
Well, I think there's something out there.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this on the previous show. That's why I thought about doing the report on this guy, because that's all I thought about when we talked about UFOs the last time we talked about aliens on the show.
There's a reason why we never went back to the moon.
Yeah. So, speaking of the moon, I watched Transformers the other day. I was like, why am I watching Transformers?
Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Well, we did go back to the moon.
We did.
6 times.
6
sorry.
times, yeah.
6 times.
But yeah, no, I just thought that was an interesting person, because I was just like, we talked about that in the show, and I'm like, man, I really want to do like a background like on the guy who did the whole aliens meme, because I
Has
love
he ever been
memes.
arrested? Do you know that?
I don't think he has.
Is he married? Does he have people in his life?
I couldn't find most of that information. It's kind of tight lip on the guy, because he's kind of keeping a low key. I don't know why. He should be out there and about because of the memes he's in. So
if he had a nickel for every meme, this guy would have
he'd be able to buy his own place in Vegas.
He'd be able to buy his own spaceship.
Yeah. And fly to space to be like
He'd be one of the richest celebrities in Hollywood right
I wonder
now.
if he ever does that, and like aliens have seen his video and they'll be like, humans. Humans.
I love that. I'm pretty sure somebody made that meme.
That'd be good, yeah.
Nice job, Adam. Good book report.
Hey, yeah. Let me know who you want next time.
We'll come up with a good one.
Yeah.
We'll come up with a good one. All right. Well, I think it's that time. before we do get out of here, I'd like to say thank you again. Roy, Heather, thank you guys. The Clarksville Jeep Crew.
Thank you.
Hanging out, filling us in on some things. Learn anything on the show? Heather, anything to learn anything on the show today? Anything stood out for you?
Wasn't what I expected.
Right, okay, there you go.
I didn't know Bay was going to be here.
That's right, her former neighbor.
Old neighbor.
Right.
I mean, he was probably the first person we met in Clarksville when we moved here.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, he's part of the welcoming committee, right?
Yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah.
Bagels moves next to whoever moves in.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That's his goal. He's very good at that. Roy, what'd you learn? Anything stand out for you?
This is a new experience.
Oh,
so
good.
Yes,
Well, I'm
yes
good.
I learned a lot.
I'm glad you guys got a chance to hang out, and we'll do it more often. No doubt about it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Adam, what'd you learn on the show today?
About the Jeep Crew.
Yes,
and
great organization.
how we need to own a Jeep and how awesome work they do
Everybody needs a
especially with the weather, the way it is, and what they do for the community. Like that's pretty awesome.
Geo Tracker, get that Jeep logo, put it on, just as effective.
I got a Jeep, sir. That's a Plymouth Sundance.
Oh my God,
looks
I love
close. Looks close enough.
Intern Shane, what did you learn on the show today?
Well, I learned that if we ever have another snowpocalypse next year, I'm getting a Jeep at that time.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think you guys sold us on Jeeps.
Yep.
Yes.
I think everybody that had a transport was like, I need one of those.
Yeah.
Need a
I
Jeep.
told them that Tenova needs to start having a sign-on bonus. Just have a Jeep.
Yeah.
Instead of, the money.
Get those Jeeps, huh? No, you know what? And if you want to join the club again, request some information. The Clarksville Jeep Crew at gmail.com. Too easy. The link is actually in this video. Bay, what'd you learn today? Disney.
And that crazy ass self.
Yep.
You know who has Disney correct to a T?
Who's that?
South Park.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
I love
South
South
Park's
Park.
portrayal, and they called it decades ago. No, not decades, over a decade ago now.
Damn, that is.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, I'm old.
We're getting old, Bay. Disney, woke Disney.
Woke Disney. Don't never say those words. Disney should never be woke at all.
Well, they're acting it. They're
Yeah.
letting this, Game of Thrones guy do whatever he wants. It's just hypocrisy.
I think Gina and him should do a battle. Like just fight each other like in real life. And
Gina would
whoever
kick his ass.
whoever wins gets
Yeah.
a job.
Gina would
Because
kick
here's
his
the
ass.
thing.
They get their win. Yeah.
Here's the thing,
Battle by
Gina?
combat.
She already has combat experience in being in the MMA.
Trial by combat. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they should do that. Like act. Let's do a. I can't even think of the word right now. We should do a
Octagon?
roll,
A roll.
Yeah, I was gonna
roll
say,
for
put 'em in the cage.
by
Oh.
combat. Roll for combat. Let's
Not-
fight and see who wins and gets a higher.
Why stop there? For life.
Yeah,
Do one of those
for life. Yeah.
Do one of those ancient Greek Colosseum fights between those two.
Okay, that was Roman, but
Yeah.
Roman, sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Jacket's so tight it's killing your brain cells right now.
Yep.
Greek. No, we're Roman.
All right. Well, thank you for allowing us, enabling us to have a conversation here on the show. Don't forget to add your comments and definitely share this on your timelines and in your groups. We'll see you next time on the Joe Padula Show, where America